You need what now? Yeah, we're good. All right, guys, we are back for round number 3. Round number 3 is upcoming here. Our feature match is going to be Sam Black on his parfait list versus Mike Samar on Enchantress.
Yeah, both locals, good friends of mine, and
absolutely.
We're looking forward to seeing two green-white decks that have really different, like, kind of general game plans, though, go head-to-head.
Exactly.
I know that Sam's also a well-known version Enchantress pilot in their own regard, but we're going to see what they got going on.
Absolutely. I mean, a lot of green floating around today. A lot of green white in general.
Yeah, it's a pretty mixed field. I didn't see you get a weird mix at all of the Mogg events where a lot of people bring brews. I didn't see a single copy of Goblin Lackey in the whole room, which is exactly where I kind of want to be in this kind of field. You're showing Enchantress, green white piles. I want to put goblins into play.
Yeah, that sounds beautiful to me. And as our players are shuffling up, they're getting ready. We have you honestly to thank for a lot of, if not most, of the Mogg Squad pressure and events being put up. But we'll get back to that in between games. Looks like they're getting ready for round number 3. Samar.
Mike's on the play. Casts a Wild Growth on the Forest.
I have not played much Enchantress. I've played against it plenty, but what are you looking for from Enchantress these first couple of turns? What are you doing?
So I think Rich Shea put it best. When you need a kind of anchor card in your opening hands, you need either your Miri's Guile, you need a Sylvan Library, you need one of your engine cards, be it Argothian Enchantress or a Presence. We see Sam casting Mulch here, picking up 2 lands. Sam's deck is really, really innovative and has a bunch of really crazy stuff. Kind of the biggest proponent of the Mox Diamond. We see Smar, known for drinking 1 cocktail a round, drinking his old-fashioned. And there's that engine card we were talking about. The Enchantress's Presence really makes the rest of the deck kind of hum.
And there goes the Enchantress's Presence.
Yeah, I know that Sam specifically kind of tailored this particular list to be good against Enchantress, since there's 2 very, very good Enchantress pilots in the tournament between Smar and Michael Phillips, who is well known for performing with the deck online.
Exactly, but Smar really bouncing back here with another Presence and triggering a Seal of Cleansing for that Presence, bouncing it back.
I have acquired a cocktail, so coverage is about to get more wild.
We're going to be lit, boys. So Sam
casting Gaia's Blessing, maybe
who would have thought?
Maybe the card they're most well known for playing in the format.
Agreed. Do you think now Sam played this at Eternal Weekend, or a variant of this? It's really starting to catch on a little bit. Do you think this is putting us on track to finding, quote unquote, the new parfait in absence of land tax? What do you feel?
I think that Sam's deck is that this is certainly a place, a deck that can be in that slot, the kind of white-based control deck. Now that Landstill has kind of moved out of the format and run into continued difficulties. That said, I think the deck is structurally so different than old Parfait that it's not necessarily fair to describe it in the same way.
That's fair. It lives off some of its essence, but here's a Parallax Wave, which at the moment
not doing shit. So.
I mean, it makes that treetop want to stay in its own village. But other than that, it's a piece to a puzzle. Because once the other piece of the puzzle, that opalescence comes down.
Sam cycling step. How many lands is Sam playing? Let's look at his list.
I love it. Shout out to Spice Rack for being an awesome tournament platform, by the way.
Helping us keep everything straight.
Yep.
Looks like Sam's playing 25 lands and then 4 Mox Diamonds.
Okay.
So these mulches are really, really, really strong. Sam also on 4 copies of Tithe to reset Scroll Rack. Notably, Sam has 2, between Treetop Village, 1 Brush Hopper, and 1 Decree of Justice. There's not a lot of ways to win the game, and so...
You're forgetting the 3 Gaia's Blessings.
Okay. I think we're going to Opal Wave before the Blessing loop.
Okay, fine.
But all this to say, I'm a little bit skeptical. I think that Smart certainly is a comparable kind of number of cards he's going to draw turn over turn.
Yeah. So an interesting though thing here is Samar has to be careful in the long game about just decking in general and how he plays things. Like, he does not have loops going, so eventually he will draw, and it's not an optional draw, so he's got to really keep that in mind as it goes longer. If we get to that point, that'd be a long day.
Yeah.
But still.
Looks like Smar's about to resolve his Vampiric Tutor plus
Don't
protect
touch
his
my
board.
stuff. What do you think of Sterling Grove? I feel like a lot of lists, that card, every time I look at the list, there's less and less of them, but now I just see 2 of them in one turn.
Second, hands off my shit. I know that Smar is pretty high on the card, but it is card negative. But in a deck where you're drawing a million cards every turn, I'm not concerned going card negative. Both Smar and Sam are 2-0. Mr. Scope B in the chat has asked. This is the 2-0 bracket right now. And we are playing 5 rounds of Swiss, followed by a cut to top 8. First place gets a beautiful Phyrexian Dreadnought.
And 9th place gets a false prophet.
As they deserve.
But here's that opalescence, whatever, I can't say words, coming to the top of the library, it looks like.
It seems like Smart for all the work he's kind of put in. I think that Sam is in a little bit of trouble here with Opal Wave about to go off.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to protect a bunch of stuff. I don't think in Sam's deck list there's like he has Disenchant. Like, Abeyance can let him set up like a weird Abeyance Swords maybe if he, or Abeyance Wrath or something.
We got
like
a
that.
read from Smar. What does Abeyance do?
Abeyance, big trouble for the Parallax cards.
Yeah, but you can just set a stop on the upkeep. But with Sterling Grove, it's going to be a tough spot to be. And Sam just drawing land after land after land.
Yeah. Well, the thing here is he could have also banished into Wrath. Now, the Opalescence can save a few things, but it means he loses the Opalescence. Or Swords.
Is Sam swordsing Sterling Grove? Yeah, that makes sense.
Or sorry, not the Opalescence, because there's not 2 Opalescences, but any sort of removal will, after an Abeyance, will force a interesting interaction on Mike's side of the board.
For sure. And Sam's about to...
Wrath. Yep, okay, I like that.
Devastating.
I mean, you can put... We can talk a lot about this matchup, but the fact is Sam Black is a very talented player, and if he's doing things, he has a line, I think, figured out for where he's at in the matchup. Or otherwise, he's the type of player that's like, oh, I don't have a chance to win, I'm just going to move to the next.
Yeah, for sure. I will make the point that you asked, is this the new parfait? I actually think that one of the problems that this deck often runs into, or a lot of Sam brews run into, is you have to be a player good as Sam Black in order to pilot them very effectively.
Okay, so whatever reason, our internet just went out. Odd. Okay. Good thing we are recording this, so... blue... Why is my internet not... Continue talking, Mr. No Michael. We are recording this for posterity anyway.
Yeah, that'll be fine. All right. We see Tithe pop up for Mr. Sam Black. Offers the cut. Sam drawing more and more interaction. It is interesting that, much like, old versions of the deck, Sam's deck is not creatureless but creature light, which makes some of these interactions kind of anemic.
Yeah, I don't know. Continue talking, Mr. No. I'm not sure why I cannot connect to the internet here.
We can go ahead and...
Yeah, we can talk. I'm also recording this
Yeah.
On a backup one, so we're fine.
Sam is getting beaten down by second Opal and Miri's Guile right now. Sam successfully plows. Smart a million life. Sam goes to 15. Sam is in an interesting spot, whereas even though Smart only has the Opal and a few enchantments, he is able to draw cards every turn, or set up his draws every turn in pretty effective fashion.
All right, looks like we got internet back. Hopefully things will come back here shortly.
Waiting on the chat.
Absolutely.
Waiting for chat to blow up. Be like,
Chat,
where did you all go?
What happened? We're bad.
Well, Sam has cast a number of copies of Swords to Plowshares.
Yep.
And
Absolutely. There we go. Welcome to chat. We're back, guys. So
We
sorry.
are
So
so
sorry
back.
about that.
we see Solitary from Smart. That's a very interesting spot to be.
Yep.
Explo from Smart. Plays Windswept Heath, says go to Sam.
Absolutely. So, chat, please let us know where the stream cut out on and
Draws
what you've missed.
Wrath of God from Sam.
So, second Wrath?
Yeah, that is second Wrath. That's a very good draw for Sam, who's had a number of very rough draw steps this game.
Okay. So, we're back at reset.
One Replenish gets Smart back in this game, though.
Replenish is that type of card.
Sam cannot seem to draw anything other than the most relevant spell or a land, so...
It's okay to have a 50-50 shot, right? Oh my god.
that's gonna end this game, I think.
Yeah. Yep. That's an Armageddon, folks.
Yeah. I think that there's still a number of... there's plenty of room here.
Oh, followed up by an exploration is nice.
We're in a spot here where I think Smart just wins next turn if he draws a land.
Absolutely.
He does indeed. Sanctum, Forest, Replenish.
Okay. Yep. So, all the work that the Wrath of God just did, now...
And that is a scoop
Yep.
from Sam.
Absolutely. So, as we transition back here, as our players are sideboarding, thank you again, everyone, for being with us. We are sorry the stream cut out there. These will be posted on the forthcoming Mogg Squad YouTube channel.
Mogg Squad YouTube channel.
Essentially what happened is there's some good back and forth there in which...
Sam failed to draw a relevant card except for Wrath of God twice,
Yep.
and Smart drew Replenish.
Yep, and that's how these cookies crumble. This matchup, again, does this... I would say it comes down to the Armageddon, but we just saw the ability for the Enchantress player to one-up that strategy by having enough lands to reset, and then one Replenish gets them back in. Where do you feel on the positive, good matchup, bad matchup meter this stands for the decks?
I think that Sam is heavily favored, and that was just a very rough game one for Sam.
Okay.
Sam drew, impossibly bad over draw step, and still managed to almost win pending Smart's one copy of Replenish.
Hey, by the way, when are these coming out?
You will soon be able to get your Mogg Squad t-shirt at some point when I am not busy.
Stop being busy. How dare you have a life?
God, I have a wife and other hobbies.
I know, right?
Truly unacceptable.
It truly is, but...
One sec. Not sponsored. Got to get my Zin going.
Fair enough. But, no, great turnout today. And as we were talking about while they're sideboarding, getting into some of the background here, you are the creator, the leader of the Mogg Squad, and it is...
the Pan-Wisconsin Mogg Squad.
The Pan-Wisconsin Mogg Squad, not just Madison, not Milwaukee, but we got members. We're everywhere.
We got members everywhere. We even have an honorary member out of Chicago who unfortunately had to move to Chicago.
Right.
Truly heartbreaking.
It is. How are you feeling about Mogg Squad in general? Because Pre-Modern isn't your only thing. You do a lot with Cube.
Yeah, I play a lot of Cube Draft.
Absolutely.
I've got some other hobbies. I think that running events has been very solid for the group. I think our once a month is going to be where we want to be. I mean, we live in a different spot than when the crew started almost 2 years ago, where at least previously, like, I kind of had to like bring boxes and boxes of decks, and it's just not the way anymore. Like, we got 22 players off of a 1 month out announcement, a bunch of people who weren't even signed up initially, and think the cadence is going to be well. We're still going to have our in-squad meetups, but I think these big tournaments are much more where I want to be.
Exactly.
And I appreciate the shout-out at the beginning. It is a labor of love to wrangle the cats that are Magic players to play anything.
Absolutely. I mean, they're great events. They're always a great vibe. The Delta Beer Lab, by the way, an impeccable place to have an event. The atmosphere is amazing. The team that's here, shout out to Speedy and her team.
They just do great work with us.
Great work. Kind.
If you are in the Midwest, you can buy their beer from a number of different retail stores, so highly recommend.
Absolutely. All right. So technical things we will work out here, but I think we're getting ready here
to hop into Game 2 with Sam Black on the play.
All right. Sam Black is on the play.
I don't apologize for the background noise. I'm going to drink my cocktail.
Absolutely. I'll be chowing down on pizza here shortly. Don't you worry.
This is the pirate stream.
Yes. All things good. All right, things are back. So
I think that Sam is going to be in a place where Smar's going to have a lot of difficulty casting spells. If we look at the sideboard and want to pop it up on our end, we're looking at 4 Aura of Silence and 2 Tranquil Domains out of the board.
That's so much tough.
It's going to be really tough for Smar to combat some of these aggressive plays, and can only see a win with some of these really fast draws that Enchantress can have with like Wild Growth into Argothian and to play a bunch of stuff out.
I mean, turn 1
We've got the Furnace.
Furnace is also a very pesky little card to run into.
Yeah. See Forest go from Smar. I mean, Sam just has the nuts here. I mean, between Tranquil Domain, Aura of Silence, Armageddon, I mean, it's going to be a real uphill battle for Smar to get anywhere.
But if a deck can do it, Enchantress is one of them decks that can do it.
It always starts with Argothian Enchantress.
That little wizardess, or Enchantress, whatever.
Aura of Silence's trigger selects the one legal target.
Romp womp. Oh, man.
I think we're going to see Miri's Guile draw.
Miri's Guile for 1 mana. Nice. Miri's Guile for 3.
Less
rougher.
So. No, definitely a card that historically some number of people were low on, but the Enchantress Cabal really figured it out that you really want your Sylvan Library Light to cost 1, and you're not willing to pay an extra mana for slightly better Sylvan.
However, in this case, we do pay the 3 mana for just bad.
Well, I mean, like, Smar's got to do something to shape these draws. I mean, like, there's got to be, like, remove Aura of Silence has to be part of this game plan, but he doesn't know that Sam can just kill everything all at once.
No, not yet. One would assume that would be evident here shortly. One would assume. But, yeah, there's so much on the board for Sam's side right now. I
mean, like, Geddon gets cast next turn probably just because there's not a lot of other options here.
Yeah.
I'm not really sure how Smar is supposed to, like, get out of it here. I think there are worlds where Smar can set up things like play out a bunch of enchantments, force the issue on Tranquil Domain, and then cast Replenish. Do you know if Smar has more replenishes in the board? Let's pull it up.
Yep, you're good. Another thing I think Samar is probably very well doing is, now that he knows about Armageddon, is not playing out, like, willy-nilly his sanctums and such, because that's a turnaround card. Like, you Armageddon me, but I have enchantments out and I sanctum.
For sure. Well, and Smar's board is pretty well equipped in some ways to deal with these problems. Has Aura of Silence of his own, a couple more solitaries.
What is this card?
A Spirited Asylum, or Spiritual Asylum. Once you have an Opal in play, it kind of acts as like your 5th Sterling Grove.
Okay.
We do have second replenish out of the board, so I imagine that's going to be a primary part of this game plan.
Agreed.
Do you think Smar's going to be playing it super safe and holding a lot of lands in hand given this Armageddon?
Can you think of a reason why he wouldn't be? I mean, it feels
yeah. Like, at some point you have to, like, pick at what point you're going to cast more spells into this Aura of Silence versus I'm going to be playing around Armageddon.
Yep, and he's got it nice to set. He managed to get that Sanctum or the seal in play, so that can let him, in theory, end step set up big turn. I think, as I was saying before, I think he has to be very careful about how he plays his Sarah's Sanctums. Mm-hmm. I think he wants to get, as you said, a critical mass of enchantments on the board to which Sam has to, and then he has to play this little game. But this Phyrexian Furnace is going to eat that plan alive.
Yeah. Well, I mean, but there's, like, with Second Seal or a few other things, like, there's game here.
Yeah, he has to be cognizant of what goes into his graveyard at this point.
It is problematic where Sam's going to have to, like, find a way to deal with these Enchantresses, because even after a get-in, just a couple of land drops with that exploration is going to manage to get Smart back in this game and draw back up. Again, you can't, like, even with Furnace and Tranquil Domain, like, I maybe underestimated the extent to which the creature being your card draw engine rather than having an enchantment could be relevant here.
Yeah, I secretly, the more I'm thinking about it, I think this is okay. So he's brought in his own blessing in this matchup, so both players can recycle through. Honestly, I really, really think this is going to come down to how Phyrexian Furnace has managed this game.
Yeah. Also, given that we did get a Guile check here, the shuffle off of Blessing is probably super useful as well.
Absolutely, probably just a bunch of dead cards sitting.
Yeah. It is a spot where Tranquil Domain is not quite doing too much here.
Mm-hmm. Agreed. Yeah, it's just such a, and these are matches of Magic's where I'm horrible at, like finding the right particular avenue to snake through, which why I was never a great parfait player in general.
Second exploration, I mean, like, Smart just has a million cards in hand.
Yeah, and I just don't think he needs to be playing these lands out like this.
No, I don't think so either.
This feels, especially though he could have enough lands in hand.
Oh,
where he
did play a lair. Bouncing Forest. I think he just really wants to get a bunch more cards in hand. Oh, it's third exploration.
Okay, so we're just pumping out. We're exploring. We're like Magellan.
No, I think
Magellan's an explorer,
I think
right?
He
was one of them, right?
Yeah, you were on track. Will.
Sweet.
On track.
I did it. Yay. History.
All right, this is going to be the most drunk stream by the top 8.
Yes, my root beer is going to get me there. I'm counting on you for that.
No, Will, we're going to need to take shots by before the top 8.
Great.
Looks like we see Cycle and Scroll Rack from Mr. Black over here.
Mm-hmm.
Some rough draws from Sam's part. I mean, he has not had a good time.
No, and is that one of those things that is irreplaceable with the land tax, is the shuffle effect with your scrolls?
Yeah, well, you have to replace it in some form or fashion. We see the 3/4, the destroyer.
The destroyer. All right.
They don't make creatures like they used to.
They don't.
They're a lot better.
I was playing on Moto the other day. I was playing Stasis, who knew, but I played against a guy who was on Ford main deck Brush Hoppers.
That's how you lose a game, Will.
That was great. So, anywho.
I think we're at a point where even with Domain, I think that if Smar can set up for, I have a bunch of enchantments in play. I have a replenish.
So this is one of those weird things. I've talked
playing out the Sanctum.
That seems wrong.
Smart feels like going really aggressive here, and I'm just not sure this is where I want to be in his seat. I want to sit here. I want to sculpt a great 7 and set myself up to being in an okay spot.
So he puts a Tide out there, which I suppose. So that's a really wave. That's a really interesting target, like your Brush Hopper discard. That could be an interesting game. of how you work it, but I don't understand why he's playing so many lands right now.
No, and he just cast his Sylvan. Like,
He's
I mean,
walking right into all. He's walking into many things that
I
could
think
cause him a problem.
I think it's possible he's not playing around it. It's also possible that he's like, I just have to have replenish in my hand, and I'm gonna like keep doing this until I don't have replenish in my hand, until I have replenish in my hand,
Yeah, but
and I can set myself up. But there's so many lands in play. I mean,
like, just imagine Smar goes, or like Sam goes, like, end of turn, Tranquil you, next turn Armageddon you. Where does that leave him? Like, yeah, he's got Enchantresses in play, but like,
but like he's got a million lands in play. Like I do appreciate that Smar's drawing a billion cards a turn, and that like whatever 7 he ends on here is going to be able to reasonably handle Armageddon potentially.
is he? I mean, he's got blessings, so he's not gonna have to worry about decking, I suppose. But like, so this is something I've wondered about. Like, I've always thought that from this position, right, it'd be really cool if Enchantress played like one Concordant Crossroads, so you don't have to wait till your next turn to swing.
That's very possible. The problem with a card like that though is like the lists are so tight. Like
Yeah,
Smar
agreed.
just plays all the lands.
I
Saw
mean,
Armageddon last game.
we're gonna trust Samar. He's got plenty of experience with this. That we're gonna trust him,
Maybe maybe the whiskey is telling him he doesn't have it.
right? And he's discarding. Okay. I mean, the fetch lands aren't really gonna do much here at the moment, but
Sam chooses not to cast Tranquil Domain.
I think I need to bolt down the table next time.
I think we're there. Yeah,
Yeah.
we can fix that between rounds, right?
Oh, 100% we can.
Just chat like it when we break the meta and
Yeah.
commentate on the
Break
on
the fourth
on
wall.
Yeah, the fourth wall was never there. Let's be real here.
That's fair. That's fair. We're professionals over here. We like to tell ourselves.
Yeah, we see two full size fellows drinking. Thank you, you, for the all good in chat. Oh, and we will say we'll be donating everything after cost to charity.
Correct,
Because
yes.
we're and on top of being a pro proxy group, we are also a group that really supports charity. And we actually are hoping to run a big charity event next summer with some fun special guests that are to be announced. So
Absolutely. And if you ever want to help our endeavors for special guests, for equipment, we recently had out in October Fran and his brother. All of that was actually paid for by your generous supports of the Well of Knowledge Patreon.
yeah, we really appreciate the support. I know that Will does not pocket that money. It all goes back into the local Madison community to, provide a fun stream and stuff.
Absolutely. But there are so many cards. Okay, so there's Opalescence. So
This is a really tough spot, because if Sam lets this happen without the Tranquil, everything is protected, and
I mean, he definitely responds with a Tranquil right here, right? While that's on the stack. There's no way he doesn't if he has it.
Well, he's scroll racking first.
Okay.
Let's see what's going on.
Oh.
So Windswept Heath, Mox Diamond, Plains from Sam. That's not going to do too much.
Oh,
Puts Geddon on top.
so he's gonna do this. He's gonna Tranquil. Then he's gonna get in next turn, and he'll have a Mox Diamond to get a land drop in, and then he's set in a decent way.
I mean, this is so over, though, because even with Tranquil, Smar has Replenish in his hand.
Did he keep like? Does he have a? Well, no, not even that, because he's got a does he have enough lands, and did he keep a Sanctum enough to overcome what's going to happen here, right? Now, noted Tranquil Domain actually does not get wild growths.
No. But, I mean, Opal's going to resolve here.
Okay, so that...
So this Furnace is going to eat the wave, but, like, there's just... Smar still has a million cards in hand.
Okay.
Do you see a world where he doesn't fire off this Replenish?
None. I mean, if
he has second wave in hand.
Does he have a second wave?
Oh no, he's gonna replenish.
Replenish, get wave. Well, eat body.
Get the Heath. Get the wave.
Yeah.
Sam draws the Geddon.
Has he played any land drops this turn? Because he could.
He's only played the one land.
Okay, so he can just like drop second sanctum and.
But he has wave. It's all over. Sam's just done.
Okay. Does.
I mean, like, Sam really had to play this conservatively, which is unfortunate, but
Why is he playing? Like, you don't need more presences.
you just put your fucking wave into play. Yeah, Sam drew a card off of Furnace. He drew the get in he put on top with Rack.
I think Mike might be getting tunnel vision. I'm just playing Enchantresses a little bit.
And there it is.
So that'll be drawing. So what could happen here? Sam could untap. He could Armageddon.
Get in doesn't do anything here. It hurts Sam more than it hurts.
Well, he can Armageddon, and then if he finds another Tranquil Domain, then Tranquil Domain. Like, he can.
I mean, yeah, he's got a. Well, but no, because he doesn't have enough mana sources. Sam will only have six or 7 mana next turn.
Isn't that all it takes? Tranquil's
You don't have enough cards left in hand to scroll rack, I don't think.
Okay, gotcha.
Because you play land, Mox, pitch land,
Okay.
Armageddon. I think he might have 1 card left.
Okay.
I mean, like.
Regardless of the path, it's a big path that Sam has to navigate to
get
get
here.
around this.
It's going to be pretty tough.
That cocktail sounds delicious in
Oh,
the
it's
headphones.
fantastic.
I love it.
We love a Negroni.
Never acquired the taste.
No, it's you got a sweet tooth, man. I like the bitter.
There it goes.
Yeah, and Tranquil Domain doesn't do anything because, like, we're looking at
Yeah.
protecting everything with your wave, and then
Well,
also Swan.
he can't hide the opal because he only has 1 opal in play.
No, but like he can hide the explorations, and then
Yeah,
has
yeah.
enough lands in hand to like replay replenish.
That's fair. Yeah, I mean, it is. The line is so small here, narrow. So,
Abeyance.
Abeyance.
Allows for.
It's the Armageddon. I forgot.
No, because it's.
He just drew
I mean, it's just like, again, like it's still over. Like, I don't see a line where Sam can manage that. Oh, yeah, it down ticks off the upkeep, draws for turn.
So I think right here.
Smart's getting in for 13 here.
Well, he's just going to disenchant the opal on the attack.
Yep, that's fine. I don't think Smart really cares here.
Probably not.
I'm on holding this replenish. I don't think we do anything here. Do you play second opal?
Probably, and force him to deal with that, and then you
Have
and then,
replenish next
and then
turn.
replenish, and then you have everything that's protected forever, ish. Because then you'll have both opals in play. They can get targeted with the.
Goes to discard.
That's okay.
Is he just not afraid of Armageddon here?
I feel like that's.
I guess his like Smar's proposing. I have more lands than you do. In my hand, you're not going to be able to get out. Sam scrolls for 4 here, keeping Geddon. Heath, Treetop Village, Mox, or of Silence. That's not going to do it, unfortunately. Want to shout out the viewers while Sam is considering how to put back this scroll rack pile. Appreciate the hole between 4 and 7 of you that have been tuning into our first stream. We're hoping these will crack double digits someday.
We'll get there.
Maybe the top 8 will get 10 people.
We know who the OGs are. It's okay. But it's really awesome to just put on these events, to commentate, to talk, to watch all the awesome magic.
Did we
that gets
acknowledge
played.
the fact that I was supposed to play today and quote just relax and
Yeah.
that immediately fell apart?
I mean, this is your relaxation, right?
Well, I couldn't see a world where I'm not just
Hey,
playing.
it says we have 16
We have
viewers.
16 viewers. We're already there. Achievements.
Yes. But no, you were definitely supposed to play today. We encouraged you to play today, and then you decided to wander over and start doing TOing things.
I checked in one player, and I knew in my heart I couldn't do it. So.
It's like you knew early on what the game was.
And I think it's truly all over for Sam here at this point because Smart has a Sanctum in hand.
Yeah. It's...
I mean, this turn it's replenish, get everything back, attack you.
Yup. One land. Or just Opal.
Yeah.
So many cards.
I'm on Opal beatdown.
Yup.
Oh, this is nuts. Well, and this is the point I was making is that with exploration, like Smart can just outpace post get in compared to like there really needed to be a spot where Sam could have cast Domain and Armageddon in the same turn, but there wasn't a spot for that.
Right.
Sam is on 5.
It's 5. How much time do we have left in the round anyway? Okay.
Got 14 minutes.
Got time here, so this one will probably be wrapping up here. One would assume. No,
Discards to presence. Let's see what Sam has off the top.
okay, so that'll...
No, Smart just needs to cast Replenish and he wins.
Yes.
Yep. So,
Armada, eventually there will be. I kind of threw this overlay together within the last couple days, so we are adding that to our checklist to put, game.
we might be able to actually do it between rounds
We
here.
probably can.
Just put it right above the Mogg Squads.
Yeah, we can easily do that.
Yeah, we'll do that.
We can do that, but no, Smar's up 1-0 right now.
Smart, cast Opal.
Yeah, there it is.
And it's all over.
All right, so Samar picking up the win with Enchantress over Sam Black's Parfait.
I'm happy for Smar. He gets a cocktail only when he wins. So as a result, he's going to have a third whiskey drink. I mean, Sam really drew like a mess in that game. It was a tough spot that he was in, and Smar having topped with Enchantress at a number of local, some of these middle of the road competitive events with 20 to 30 players. I'm not surprised that he was able to execute that.
Agreed.
So we're going to take 10 off. We're going to wrap up the third round, and then Will's going to make some adjustments to the stream setup, and then otherwise we're going to have, I think, myself and Fritz Hoffman on for round 4.
Otherwise known as the bestest in the Midwestest.
The bestest in the Midwestest, or as we've taken to call it, not rock guy and rock guy.
Not rock guy and rock. Rock is real, guys.
There's only
Always
two
remember.
kinds of decks, rock and not rock, and Fritz is a rock guy, and I'm a not rock guy. I only play Dreadnought Burn and Control.
Absolutely. All right, guys.